Hey guys, I'm just going to see if this will start streaming on the same saved broadcast. Not so sure if it ended it or what. Okay. Well, let me see here. I don't know if this is just crazy on the resources with my computer. But we'll see. If you can hear and see me now, please raise your hand. I mean, say something. So I'm going to go into this and I don't know if... Okay, I think it's still streaming. Wow. They're stick with this FUB. Okay, I need to say something to know if I'm... Yeah, it is. It's still streaming. Yay. Let's see if we can get her back. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't believe how many people. 22 of you. That's great. I can't believe it. You guys must have already had a lot of wine. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. I'm hearing myself, which is really annoying. So I'm going to just mute myself. Okay, I'm muting myself because that's really annoying. Okay. Chicago, Douglas Trapasso. Okay, let's see if we can get her back. Right. So, Christy, I'm emailing her. Isn't this exciting? Stroke by stroke, you're getting my email action. Okay, let's see if she comes in this way. Let's erase her from the previous shots. Little did you know this would be a tech tutorial. Okay, I'm going to erase that. And let's see if this will work. All right. My goodness. 24 minutes in. You know what? I have to surrender myself. What will be, will be. Okay. Hey, Christy. So she just logged in. Action. Hi. All right. So asked to start video. There you are. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to pin the video. Now I'm going to try to put you in the shot. Let's see if that works. That would be a screen capture. I'm giving them a tech tutorial now. That's what this has turned into. No more wine. It's just... Hi. Okay. Let's see. I have to configure that. It's not the monitor, it's the window. I'm just giving them play-by-play so they don't have to listen to nothing. Let's see. All applications. Zoom. There she is. Okay. You're in my picture. And let's see if they can see and hear you. Folks, so just let me know if you can see and hear. Christy, I'm just going to adjust your frame here. Make you a bit smaller. Okay, this is turning into a late night show. You don't have anywhere to go, Christy, do you? I know. I know you do. I'm teasing. Okay. Right. Well, that would be nice. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, oh, my. All right. So I'm going to put you down in that shot, and I'll go back to see if they can hear you. All right. So, guys, I'm coming back to Facebook. Can you hear? Cannot see or hear you. You're fine. Guys, can you hear Christy? If you want to, can you hear? If not, we will reschedule. Thanks, Christy, for being a sport. Um, yeah, eventually. No. Okay. Gosh. Gosh darn. Okay, guys. I'm going to continue, but Christy, you're going off to dinner early tonight. I'm so sorry. I want to reschedule this. We will get it done. And guys, I'm going to stay on and still talk with you about wine. But Christy, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. We did a tech test, everything, it worked. And of course, here we are. So yeah, we did. We had fun. Anyway, guys. So, Christy, thank you. And I will say goodnight for now, and we will reschedule you. Like, third time's a charm, right? Okay. All right. Take care, Christy. We'll talk soon. Okay. You too. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So, let's continue here. I'm sorry about that, but here we are. This is what just opened a Pinot Grigio, says Catherine. Yeah, thanks for the emojis, Patty. Okay, and I look like I'm in a blue film. Okay, whatevs. All right, guys, she's really good. We did actually 2 tech tests. Yes, bye, Christy. Okay, she has some good stories to tell. Oh my goodness. Okay, so guys, well, I'm stretching out the guests by having to rebook them for technical reasons. So ask me anything on wine, or I'll just tell you what I've been up to in the world of wine, because I appreciate that you're still here. You guys are diehards, and I love that. Catherine Fleming says, just a quick comment. I received the book last week. I sent her my book, Red, White, and Drunk All Over, because she shared the video. Don't bother sharing this one, anybody. I have 3 friends who've already asked to borrow it when I finished it. All right. Well, get those friends here on our Sunday Sipper Club, Catherine, right? Okay, yeah, reboot would be good. I did reboot. Lori, I always do. Carl's asking me what I'm drinking. It's the orange wine from Southbrook Winery in Ontario. Love it. 9% alcohol. I love that for, when I'm doing a Sunday Sipper Club, so I'm not drinking on something that's 14.5 and then asking questions that you can't make out at the end. Susan Otis. Hello, Susan. And I didn't even realize I had my glasses on. Because I had to get into the, looking at everything, but whatevs. I'm just going back up through your comments. You guys are so great. Don't you love live online? Yes, Gus. I love it. I live for it. Oi! Yes, Rick. Technology is great when it works. Anthony DeFale is here. And, yeah, I should have a glass of wine, Lori. All right. What else? What wines have you guys discovered recently? I love this wine. It's my go-to because I like to sip on something throughout an evening, and I'm a hedonist, so I love great taste, but I don't want huge alcohol. And so, yeah, I love Riesling too, but to me, this is dry and low alcohol. It's like not the trifecta, the difecta. To her, no sound. Yes, Elaine. Okay. What is foobar? I am afraid to ask, Gus. What is foobar? Elaine's drinking Arrogant Frog. Oh, your selection is limited in Matzalan. Are you still in Mexico, Elaine? Are you working there? You've been there a long time. It's delicious to be honest. You betcha. All right. So let me keep going here. Elizabeth McSween, not ours. I don't even know what you're referring to now. Lost in gone conversations. But Elizabeth, where are you from? Marie Walsh is here from Halifax. And Lori Cosma. You were saying you tried a cider or something. You were commenting on one of my Facebook posts from the CTV The Social, Lori. And let me know what cider you were trying. Deb, can't see or hear her. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let's keep going down here. And Gus, who writes for a lot of Texas newspapers, great journalist, is drinking J Vineyard's Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. What do you think of that? J Vineyards. I don't think I've tried that one, Gus. Lori, I participated in my first black glass tasting. It was great. So is that the Riedel glass that's opaque black and you can't tell the color because I don't know if you all heard of that famous study and article that was in the New Yorker magazine where wine experts couldn't tell a wine whether it was white or red by tasting when they had this black wine glass, because the color tells us a lot. Often, if you can see the color but you still don't know what the wine is, you will describe wine as either having, say, orchard fruit, peach, pear, etc., when it's a white wine, but you'll revert to darker berries and dark fruit if it's a red wine. You can see it's red, like raspberry, blueberry, blackberry. This is an interesting study. So tell me more about that black glass tasting, Lori. All right. Dave heads here. Anthony is drinking La Postel Cuvée Alexandra Cabernet 2015 with Italian food. That's a beautiful Chilean. Oh no, Gus, thanks for the definition. I'm not going to say it. Oh my gosh. Fubar, y'all can read the comments. Okay. Oh. All right. Lori Cosmos says, yes, it was Rock Creek Dry Cider from Big Rock Brewery in Calgary. Exactly. My daughter says she doesn't like red, and she ended up picking a red as her favorite when it was in the black glass. Interesting. Deborah, right now in my glass, left field raspberry cider. Cool. Black glass. Wow. Yeah. If anybody's got a link to a black glass, whether it's you, Lori, or anybody else, post it in the comments. I'm sure people would like to see what that looks like. Just taking a little sip to regroup. What else? We've got so many good guests coming on the Sunday Sipper Club. We've got Rajat Par, who is sommelier to the stars, sommelier extraordinaire. He was a sommelier for all the top restaurants out in San Francisco. Then he wrote a book or several books. He has got his own vineyard, I believe. But he's just super smart. I believe he's a master sommelier, like the official designation. Oh, look, we're regaining people who didn't want to just listen to a tech tutorial. Yay. So you are interested in wine. Who else have we got? Karen McNeil, the Wine Bible. Oh, yes. She's coming on board. Lori Kilmartin says, the Spiri Ripasso from Veneto is in my glass, one of the best I've ever tasted. Yes. Rick Delderis is here from Los Gatos, California, enjoying the 2013 Denner Vineyards, the Ditch Digger. Well, isn't that an interesting name? 50% Grenache, 25 something else. The comment was not finished. Where's that from? Is it a California wine, Rick? Dave says, hi from Cookstown, drinking a lovely Chardonnay from Burgundy. Which one, Dave? Paul Hollander says, at our weekly Thursday lunch, several of us enjoyed the Cheval Noir from Saint-Emilion, Chateau Larocque, Bordeaux, and Buck Shack Cab from California. That sounds like quite the luncheon meeting. You guys opened some serious wines. Though I haven't heard of Buck Shack Cab. I'm saying it slowly, not to mispronounce anything. Cool. Lori says, tasted and bought the Louis Jadot Moulin à Vin, Chateau de Jacques Burgundy. Beautiful, full-bodied Gamay, tastes more like a Pinot Noir. Great. Yeah. Isn't it great when you can get a great Beaujolais, one of the Cru, not the Nouveau, and you feel like you're drinking true, like, well, it is Burgundy technically, but Pinot Noir from the northern reaches rather than southern area of Beaujolais. Elizabeth McSween had a wonderful Pinot from Lodi. Is it Lodi or Lodi? I think it's Lodi, California, at the Albion Room in snowy Ottawa this weekend. Clay Station Vineyard. Now, is the Albion Room, where is that? That's one of the hotels, the not Nortel, Notel. Where is that, Elizabeth? And is the food good there? There's been a lot of changes with that restaurant, and I don't know. They used to have this grilled or fried cauliflower. It was so good. Oh. Elaine, beets putting wine in a container for the movie theater. Oh, the black glass. Do you do that, Elaine? Do you put wine in a container? I've done it. One of my first memories of wine, I believe the movie was The Wall. That dates me for sure, being the premiere. So what's the best and sneakiest way to get wine into a movie theater? Thank goodness they now have the VIP theaters where you can actually order wine, overpriced wine, that has probably a 300% markup. But when you're in a pinch, how do you get wine into a movie? I'm wondering. You know, they've actually designed a purse that has a spigot. I can't remember where I saw that, but I thought, Brills, just Brills. Carl in Montreal has the Mount Vernon Hawke's Bay Pinot Noir. It's an Opimian selection. All right, so nice, cool climate New Zealand Pinot. Do you like it, Carl? Elizabeth, Novotel, that's it. Not Nortel, Novotel, downtown. And is the food still good, Elizabeth? You know where you need to go, y'all who are in Ottawa, is Norca. It's the newish, less than a year old restaurant in the downtown. Is it the Alt Hotel? It's one of the new hotels on the corner downtown, really close to Novotel. Carl says, Beaujolais are among my faves. Yep. You get lots of taste, but low alcohol, low tannin, not a lot of wood. They are delightful, aren't they? Paul says, Buck Shack is a bourbon-aged wine, but the bourbon flavor is very soft and is in the background of the Cabernet. Neat. That seems to be a trend. Bourbon-aged wine in bourbon barrels. It's kind of interesting. Lori Sweet says, I have some photos of the black glasses, but can't figure out how to post it here. That's okay, Lori. Maybe you can find a link online where it shows a picture of that glass. Carl loves his Pinot from Hawke's Bay. Elaine, Mexico City has food and drink service in the movie theater. Recliner seats, too. Yes, please. Elizabeth McSween, very nice, easy after a movie. Okay, cool. A movie at Bytown. Yeah. All right, going back. This is Anne Sperling's wine, biodynamic, organic, orange. It's trendy, but not trying to be trendy. It's just good. I don't know what it is. I've tried lots of orange wines. Have you all tried orange wines? And this one, I don't know. It's got Earl Grey tea, some savoriness, and just something there that I love that I have not found in all orange wines. Here we go. Carl, his Pinot has great berry flavors, medium body, medium plus acidity, medium to long finish. Oh, good. Spoken like a true trained wine person, Carl. Medium plus acidity. I love that. Anybody catch Beppy Crisariel's article in the Globe and Mail on Saturday? I thought that was pretty good. Like all the wine terms you should avoid or that should die. Overused, jargony wine terms. You need Lori needs the link for the purse with the wine. Spout. Oh, you just posted the link to the purse with the wine spigot. I should be an affiliate partner. Okay, Gus says, J Vineyards is the daughter of Jordan Vineyard winemaker Tom Jordan. That is an exceptionally good wine from California. Like what I just said, he said. So J Vineyards is a major player too, so he's linked to it. There you go. It is a Gallo product today. Judy Jordan is still the winemaker. Cool. Yeah, Jordan was one of the first fine wines I had. I'll never forget it. Elaine, bergamot. Yes, I love herb flavors. Bergamot. I have the essential oil bergamot. It reminds me of lemon zest. But what is bergamot? It's an herb, is it? Well, I guess. Describe more, Elaine. How would we recognize bergamot in wine? I've had it in my diffuser. I have this ultrasonic or whatever diffuser, putting essential oils into the air, which calms me down. But bergamot is one of my favorite. Yes, Sperling Vineyards Amber Gris, Pinot Gris. That's not what I have, but yes, that's the BC equivalent of her orange wine. This one's from Southbrook in Ontario, Deb, and it's Vidal based. So, or Vidal. It's Earl Grey. Oh, bergamot? Is Earl Grey? Is that right? Tea. Okay. Cool. Another sip. Like Earl Grey tea. Okay. Cool. I learned something from you guys every week. All right. What other guests should we have? I'm starting to book out to the end of the year because people are busy, especially the best people. And I like to book way ahead. As I said, I have Karen McNeil, Wine Bible, Rajat Par, Sommelier Extraordinaire. I have Paul Hobbs, the visionary California winemaker. I don't have a lot of winemakers. I always want a winemaker who is visionary and or, preferably and, can tell great stories. So we've had Randall Graham, we've had Joel Peterson from Ravenswood, Randall Graham from Bonnie Doon. I really need the storytelling and the entertainment education aspect. So Lori's posted a link. I'll go check that out after, Lori. So who else? Because there's writers, there's sommeliers, there's winemakers, there's even chefs who care a lot about wine. There are food. We've had some food people like charcuterie people, cheese people. Beppy, I know. I've asked him. He says yes, but I cannot pin him down on a date. Wouldn't he be great? I'd love to. I've had Christine Sismondo from the Globe Mail. She fills in when Beppy's off on vacation or whatever. So we've had Christine, but not yet Beppy. Who else should I have, guys? I'd love to get more people here. The people you want to hear from, but storytellers. And that's what Christy would do if she were here, but we'll get her back. Just trying to think, because I've filled my docket, and you can always look ahead and see who's coming on, but I've filled it up to just about the end of July now. Who's Dwayne, Elaine? Elaine, who's Dwayne? Let's see. Anthony DeFale. How about Paul Latto from Paul Latto Pinot Noir? I haven't heard of him. Is he really colorful, Anthony? And where is that winery from? Carl Bird. How about Roberto? Can't pronounce it. From Can't Pronounce It, Family Wines in Chile. He's incredibly entertaining. Yes. Great. Fred Dame. Yes, Elaine. He's a master sommelier whom I've met. I think he worked at the Phoenician in Arizona, and I met him there. Okay. Lori says, it's an herb, bergamot. It's a purple reddish herb flower that attracts bees. Sherry Carlo, says Lori Sweet. Yeah, she's owns the winery in Prince Edward County. Cool. Dave had the wine, Domaine de Mont Epin. That's what he's drinking, the wine. Hi, Jay Black. Hello. All right, we're gaining people as we get really chatty here into meandering conversation. But if you've got suggestions, and even if you're watching the replay, please post your suggestions for whom I should interview. I'm going to copy and paste these suggestions after I get off here. But those are good. I've never heard of Paul Latto. And Roberto S. Carl, help me out. S. Ticheria? Oi. Okay. So we'll look them up, or I'll look them up. Lori says, bergamot. The scent captures the smell of wild landscape with fresh citrus. That's what I get. Fresh citrus with the lemon. Fruit and floral accents together with red ginger and cedarwood. What a beautiful combination. We were in Sage yesterday, you know, the essential oils place. And I'm learning a lot about essential oils. I almost feel like we should do a Sunday Supper Club on that because there's a lot to it. impacts our endocrine system in a positive way, as opposed to artificial perfumes and so on. And there's such tie-in between the aromas you get from essential oils and wine. And if you've ever read the book Scent, which I read, and The Making of a Perfume, I've read all these perfume books because I'm so into aromas and scents. There's a lot of crossover. Thanks for all the hearts, emojis. What about the folks from Benjamin Bridge? You know, Dave, I had the winemaker from Benjamin Bridge way back when I didn't used to have them live on the screen, so they'd be there in the comments, but I should have them back where the guy can actually talk live, if I can get that to work again. Anthony, Paul Lato, great wine, very good Pinot, super. Okay. Gus, Dr. Laura Catena, you know what? I've had her on, and she was live and talking, and she was an amazing interview, and I would have her again. I would invite her again. And Gus, we should have you on this Sunday Sipper Club. Speaking of people who know wine and can tell stories, Gus Clemens. Mushid, how are you? I'm great. Marie, would you talk a little bit about your pairing wine and food class? Sure. So is this the free video you're talking about? The one where I invite you to join my free class? Not sure if that's it. But so I have a number of classes, and I'm about to relaunch all my classes. So Marie is not a plant. I did not send her a bottle of wine in advance. But thank you for asking about it, Marie. So I have a free online class that I'm about to relaunch. It's a completely new class that will teach you the basics of food and wine pairing and give you the opportunity, i.e. a course, a paid course, to take it to the next level. So there are several different offerings, one of which is Get Wine Smart, and that is really all about food and wine pairing. So there's a module dedicated that goes in even more depth on food and wine pairing, but then we taste the first 4 major grapes, then the next 4 major grapes, and we're talking about how they taste, but also how they pair with food and wine. So Marie, you're part of my cheese and wine course, right? So I've got a separate course that just deals with cheese and wine. We just finished, or about a month ago, we finished the beta course, which was our initial group, and I'm about to relaunch that as well. Marie, you'll get free access to that because you joined the beta group. So, but the Get Wine Smart is another course you can take, Marie. So you could join the webinar, watch the free class, but stay tuned because I'm coming out with a completely new webinar, and that will tell you more about the Get Wine Smart course. And you know, it's a flagship course like the cheese and wine course that you can take. There's 5 modules, multiple videos, so on. My heart is in teaching wine and food pairing online now. Like, that's where I'm going. I'm still reviewing wines, but my heart and focus is in these courses. So, Carl says it's Echeverria. Echeverria. Everybody? Echeverria. Yes, Lori, she has been on. JP, the winemaker at 13th Street, is passionate and interesting. Thanks, Lori. Marie, yeah, okay. Gus set it up. You betcha, Gus. Mushid, where do I live? Ottawa. Dave had John Rimmerman from Garage East Wine. He writes great emails, which you could include. Dave, is John Rimmerman a journalist? It sounds like he is. Or is he a winemaker? Garage East Wine. Okay. Elaine, I appreciate that I can log in and listen and learn from anywhere. Elaine is also not a plant, but she is a course member for cheese, pairing wine and cheese with style and attitude. So she was part of that beta launch as well. Great course member. Lots of good contributions like Marie. Marie's in Halifax, Elaine's in Calgary, and I was really pleased with that course. So I'm glad that you like the flexibility, because what I do, folks, is I go live with the course, but then if you can't attend live, all the videos are recorded so that you can watch them anytime, and you can watch them over and over again because you get lifetime access. Feel like I'm sliding into a commercial without meaning to, but there you go. They brought it up, not me. Paul, how is your book coming along? So that gives me a hernia. I know you mean well. Book 3, I want to start working on it in April. So I have 400 pages of typed page notes, but I need to organize it. It is a mass of disorganized chaos. And of course, art is putting form to chaos. So I need to get to that chaos in April, starting in April. So I'll keep you informed. Thanks for keeping me honest. Dave Rimmerman from Garage East, it would be very entertaining if he talks like he writes. Wine porn. Why are you saying wine porn? Is he explicit? Gonna need to beep him. Lori, also Natalie, not sure what you're getting there. Oh, he's a wine merchant. Okay, gotcha. Elaine, I met you 10 years ago in Calgary at a book reading. Fan ever since. No plant. Oh, thanks, Elaine. Natural, like vines, like wine, like this wine. All right, guys. So, I think I'm going to round up. Oh, let everyone know that if they're on Instagram, there's a link in your bio that takes them all to your podcast. Thanks, Lori. Awesome. Lori, so yeah, I'm on Instagram at Natalie McLean Wine, and you can find all my posts there. And Lori is a very good friend and supporter on Insta. And you can listen to my podcast too. If you haven't had enough of me, you can find me on all the podcast platforms. I go weekly on a podcast. Every second week, I take the very best of these Sunday Sipper Clubs, edit them for audio so that you don't get all this, hello, how are you, all that stuff. You just get the core of the interview. So it's a good way to sort of refresh your memory. And every second one, I'm giving my own tipsy confessions from writing about wine, being in the wine world, and just divulging way too much information. So you can find me on Apple Podcasts, which is iTunes. You can find me on Google, on Android, Spotify, just got approved for iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, SoundCloud, all the places. And of course, you can find me on Instagram, the link to the podcasts. You can also find me on my website. You know, all the podcasts are posted on the website. So if you're not a big podcast fan or don't have a playlist, you can listen on the website. Yes, I need to come west again, Elaine. So Dave says, when you finish reading his emails, you're pushing the buy button. This guy, this wine porn guy. Elizabeth, I'm so glad you're enjoying the podcasts. Hey, if you want to comment another one, not trying to drag it out of you, I'll quote you on my next podcast because I like, oh, and Elaine, you too. Post here and I will quote you. And if you want me to include a link or your social media handle or your website, put that in and I'll quote you. All right? Because I like sharing those quotes. It just gives people confidence that, you know, it's worth listening to. All right, guys. So that has been a non-chat with Christy Canterbury, which we will reschedule for as soon as I can. Man, it will be good. All right? It will be good. We will get you scheduled up there, Gus, and some of these other suggestions. All right. Hello, David. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up after a trying tech whatever. But you know what? It's just the way it goes. Sometimes it works, and it's brilliant, and you go, wow. And I'm fortunate. 8, 9 out of 10 of these sessions work. 1-ish out of 10 are complete tech disasters, but we carry on. All right. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you've enjoyed some of this. Your patience are appreciated, your loyalty. I will see you in 2 weeks. It will be Rajat Par, sommelier to the stars. Lori, I'm glad it was fun anyway. All right, guys. Okay, no worries about tech. Yeah, I will schedule her again. She's worth it. She totally is worth it. Thank you guys, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Okay, guys? Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.